Hello and welcome to Time for Healing. I'm your host, Marion Porter of Star Winds. I'm a healing practitioner and my healing modalities include shamanic healing, tuning fork therapy, Access consciousness bars and body processes, and Reiki. Time for Healing features Connecticut's leading healers in a unique educational show. The inspiration for this show came from the realization that many people are not aware of the holistic healing options available to them. Each episode will focus on a different healing modality. In the first half of the show, I will ask my guests questions about their modality. In the second half, I will experience their particular healing live on camera. The goal of Time for Healing is to provide the viewer with a working knowledge of a wide variety of healing modalities. So today my guest is Betsy Mailer, who will be telling us all about Seimei. Oh, Betsy Mailer. Betsy Mailer, I can't wait. Seimei, I have no idea what this is, so boom, let's just get right into it. Honey, what is Seimei?
Well, Seimei, as we describe it, is a phenomenon that exists in the non-physical world. So Seimei is all people and things that are in the world. So it's in this world, but it's not of this world. So out of that, you can maybe say, people have different words for that. It could be higher self or soul or Mani or, so many different words that describe Seimei. It's part of us.
Part of us?
Part of us.
So, in this world, not of this world?
Well,
what is that, love?
So, we know we have a mind and we know we have a body. And there is, I think most people would agree, something else. Something else. So that something else, in Japan they call it Seimei.
Oh.
Or Mani. Mani you see all over the place. Those are the little things that are on the temples. They're little decoratives. Mani is the higher consciousness. Mani is, part of us. Okay. It's part of our...
Oh, like God. Higher power?
Higher power.
Universe?
Yeah, universe, but this is a part of our essence, our vital force, our soul.
Is this something like the Ki and Reiki?
We've had Reiki people take the training in Seimei, and they say, because I'm not familiar with Reiki, I've experienced it, but I've never taken the training. But they say it's not similar because in Reiki you are kind of channeling the universal force.
Yeah.
And in Seimei, I'm using a part of myself that exists. We can't see it and we can't touch it or feel it, but Seimei kind of proves it into existence.
I'm fascinated.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
See, this is why when I knew I was going to have you on my show, I was so intrigued because I knew nothing about this. I didn't even want to look up. What?
I'm the only practitioner here in New England.
So, what? Yeah, are you on my show? Oh, this is fabulous.
Our main location is in Morristown, New Jersey. We have a satellite in Santa Fe, and my job is to try to come here and get interest going for people that want to help themselves, help their family members, whoever wants to try to learn Seimei, and I'll help facilitate that and teach and everything.
Good thing you're on my show.
It's a great thing I'm on your show. Thank you.
I'm excited. So tell me more. How did you find out about Seimei?
One of my friends that we actually homeschooled our daughters together, and she was talking to me about these people from Japan were in Edgewater, New Jersey. This was back in 1992 or 92 to 94, right around there. And, I listened on the phone politely, but she was telling me all these things that they could do without touching you. And, of course, I thought, Karen, I listened politely, but come on. That just sounded crazy. And then she happened to be one of the ones that Nicola, who is our master instructor, and she is the liaison between Japan and the United States. She's our main teacher. my friend was one of the ones that was trained in, so we happened to move back a few miles from where she lived, and I immediately not only experienced it, but started having sessions for my health issues.
Wow.
And that was back in 95.
So this is like a brand new healing modality?
Yep. And it's not even ancient. It's not an ancient modality from Japan. The originator of Seimei, Toshihisa Hiraki, or we call him Hoju Daishonin, because he is the founder of this. He found a way for people to experience tangible results of this part of themselves. And he chose body work because pain and discomfort is a common denominator for everybody.
So this is brand new. How did it come into being? What's the origination of this?
This amazing man, was always aware of this aspect of himself and couldn't understand why other people weren't aware of this aspect. And he, over his lifetime, this is post-war Japan, so it was kind of poo-pooed a little bit, what he was doing. But he was a professional, he was a businessman, he did a lot of things. But it was during a fishing trip, I think the mid-'80s, and a man hurt his back on the fishing trip. So he used Seimei to help the man feel better, and he got up and walked, and everyone says, you have to share this, you have to tell us. So he kind of had to work back from what he could feel and what he could do to develop a curriculum. And now there are tens of thousands of people in Japan, over 10 temples. And Japan, it's not like Seimei is a religion. It is a practice. And in Japan, in the temples, it's a contemporary form of Buddhism, but it's not a religion. It's proving this aspect of yourself, and it's using it to improve your life and others and health. And everybody. So
this fellow, you said a lot of words there for him. The fellow that
Hoju Daishonin,
that developed Seimei.
Yes, he was able to.
He had this ability to be able to heal people, and he called it Seimei. Why? What does Seimei mean? Why did he call it Seimei?
It actually has evolved. It used to be called Taido, I believe, or different names over the years. I'm trying to think. In Japan, they call it Seimei. So I think the actual translation of Seimei is, well, there are many. This kanji actually, it means Seimei, but it's also...
What's that?
That's a symbol that we use in the United States that he gave to us. And so it means Seimei, but it also means to walk the path of grace. So,
does Seimei mean walking the path of grace?
I don't think I introduce people to that because it's very hard to connect that to healing. But Seimei just is the enlightened aspect of us that is from the non-physical world.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
It is pretty cool.
Wow.
And the results are pretty phenomenal. So.
Oh, I can't wait. Soon I'll be feeling that. I have so many questions. Okay, so you're the only one in New England? How does that happen?
I am. Well, because Seimei, because it's non-touch, it looks pretty ridiculous. I mean, really. It's non-touch, and it's kind of a grassroots effort. So in the beginning, it's your friends and your family and your coworkers, but then there's a finite amount of people that you meet. We do demonstrations, we do health fairs.
Really?
So it just takes time. I mean, it's just, and I think the evolution of it is correct. I mean, I don't think we could take on masses of people. It is a connection to that person, and it is showing them about this amazing gift that it is.
So this is a part of you that is coming into me? Or so
you have Seimei as well. Everybody does. I mean, this is part of all of us, yeah. The only difference between you and myself is I Went to Japan and sat through a ceremony, and through that ceremony, this part of myself was able to move or get activated. So then when I put my hands out, I can feel things, so I can find the origin of a problem in the body, and my Seimei makes the changes. Because I'm a conduit, I'm a practitioner, I don't make the changes, my Seimei does.
Wow. So really quick, soon I'm going to be experiencing this wonderful Seimei.
That's great.
I can't wait. But what's a typical thing that happens in a Seimei session?
Any type of symptom that somebody comes to me and Lyme, chronic, any type of symptom, I carpal tunnel.
You can work on anything?
Or sciatic pain, or neck and back injuries, or chronic headaches,
or the flu.
The flu is an acute condition, and absolutely, I can't eliminate it, but I can bring it from a flu to a cold. And lesser time that you're sick. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So if someone has like something going on with their pancreas, you could work on that?
You mean like diabetes specifically?
Not necessarily. Yeah, sure.
Over time, because that's a chronic condition, but yes, because there's usually more than one system within the body that contributes towards that illness.
So you can, with your hands, read what's going on in somebody's body and know where to do what you got to do?
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, because I'm sitting here thinking, what shall I have you work on? This is exciting. So
it does go by symptoms, though. So you give me a symptom. So when you sit down in the chair, then my goal is to...
So it's a regular chair? Or is it a table that we lay on?
Regular chair.
How long does a session normally take? I mean, we're going to do just a demonstration.
35 minutes to an hour, depending on what I'm dealing with.
Really? Yeah. And you don't touch a person?
I don't touch.
How far up off the body are you?
8 to 10 inches. 8 to 12 inches.
Like that far?
Yep.
Wow.
On either side of the body, so.
Really? Mm-hmm. And will I be able to feel it?
Yes, most people can. Yeah.
Oh, this is so exciting. Yep. Let's see. So have we gotten out all the basic points?
Well, that you don't need any special talent or ability to learn it.
Wait, what? Anybody can do it?
Anybody can do it. Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to strengthen the Seimei? Like, so you say I have Seimei in me, I just haven't had it activated. So
right. By working on other people, the more people you work on, it increases the sensation in your hands more and more, and you begin to make the connections of what you're feeling and what's going on.
So this is an energy coming out of you into me?
It's your Seimei communicating to my Seimei, and it's felt here. So, yeah.
This is incredible. So even though I don't know that I have Seimei, my Seimei is going to talk to your Seimei and sort it out?
Yep, because it's part of us and it's infinite, right?
Cool, that's awesome. And now it's time for me to experience the wonders of Seimei. Can't wait. Well, all right, it's time for my Seimei healing. All right, so love, how does this session start? What is it that we do first?
First, we're going to do the pain detection exercise, which we usually do standing, but since you need to sit, I'm just going to have you go through the process as best you can sitting. Okay. So I want you to roll your neck around, all the way around, and then forward and back, chin to chest, and then looking up at the ceiling. And you tell me what you're feeling. Tightness, achiness,
there's
sharp
tons
pain.
of cracking, all kinds of cracking.
So cracking, okay. And then any tightness anywhere?
Yeah, and along the back.
When you have your chin up?
Yeah.
Tightness, and is it like a horseshoe or all the way around or just center back?
It's like here and here and going through my shoulders, but mostly here and here.
Okay.
Right there and there.
And shoulders up and down, rotating them forward and back. How did you said that they were pretty tight.
Oh yeah,
right?
well I've been working out, so my shoulders really are sore.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you twist side to side, do you feel any pulling or any tightness in your waist?
No.
No.
No, I do that good.
And when you bend forward, do you have any tightness in your lower back?
No.
And when you lift your legs, do they feel heavy or tired?
I just feel there.
Feel normal. And then rotate your ankles. Any tightness in your ankles?
I do have swelling in my ankles.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
There's always that.
Okay. And then how do you does your head feel? Does your head feel pretty clear?
Yeah. Yeah, my head feels
And
clear.
sinus is clear?
For the most part.
For the most part. Still a little bit of stuffiness in there, huh?
Yeah, well, there's always a bit of stuffiness.
We can work
yeah.
on that too. Okay,
Oh,
and then
cheers.
strengthen your hands when you squeeze them. Do they feel strong?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's the beginning. So I have all your symptoms. I'm remembering them, and now we're gonna be targeting your shoulders, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
So what is this that you're doing, love?
I'm actually scanning. I'm feeling all the different sensations that I feel.
Is this the part where my Seimei is meeting your Seimei?
Talking to me, telling me what's going on. Yep.
That's so cool. What's it saying?
It's communication through different sensations, and there are literally thousands as you get more advanced
Really?
into what you're feeling. But they break down into two categories, Shigekikan and Netsugan, which basically means pressure or tingling. And that's the two categories within the body.
Which are you feeling most, pressure or tingling?
I feel a lot of pressure and heat, but I also feel tingling, so I feel both with you.
Oh, what does that mean? I'm bad off?
No, it just means that's the type of body you have right now.
Ah.
So you said we're targeting your shoulders.
Yes. And upper arms, you know.
So I'm going to start right here.
Okay. I can feel. Oh, what are you pulling out there?
I'm not pulling out, actually. I'm forcing my Seimei through this point.
Forcing. I don't.
Squeezing. I'm squeezing it through, but that's an advanced technique that you don't get until you're up to level 3.
How many levels are there?
In Japan, there's 10. There's only one person at level 10. That's the originator, and there are top directors in Japan that are 8 and 9 level, and Nicola's up there.
I can feel you
Releasing
squeezing
your
it.
shoulders?
Well, I'm feeling you squeezing right into here.
Yep. And then what about move your shoulders up and down a little bit? You notice that they're changing?
They are.
Yep. So this is a good point that I'm working on.
So what
I
is it
always
exactly
confirm.
that you're doing here with your fingers?
It's actually, I'm just forcing the life force, the Seimei.
Forcing the life force.
It's like I'm squeezing it through this point to help it to change. So then that's what's lightening up your...
How many points are there?
Well, I mean, everybody has a lot of areas that are low functioning or areas of origination of the particular discomfort that we're targeting.
Uh-huh.
It just depends on the body and what I'm looking for.
Oh.
And I was looking for tightness and achiness in your shoulders, right?
Yeah. It's
And
like
this is
you're twisting it away.
I'm releasing it. Seimei's doing what it needs to do.
Oh, I can feel it.
So how are your shoulders? Almost?
Even my jaw is more loose. My shoulders, they feel pretty good.
So shoulders feel good now?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to go after your sinuses? Because I
Oh,
could tell
please go after my
it's
sinuses.
the left side that's congested, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between the two?
Oh, yeah, it is
So
my
the left
left.
side, yeah. So let's see where that's coming from.
It's not coming from my head?
Never.
What?
Never know. It's always congestion. Even Dr. Oz says anything with the digestive tract or anything in the sinuses is usually stagnation in the digestive tract.
I take 100 billion probiotic every day.
I like this point.
Which point is this?
I think this is your splenic flexor,
My what?
part of the large intestines.
Oh, dear. What's that going to release?
It's just going to help an area that's low functioning to function better again, that's all.
I can feel this, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
My goal is when somebody sits down in the chair is to relieve their symptoms 100%. Now, if it's chronic, there's a 3-day pattern of cell change. So regular
Cell
sessions,
change?
cellular change every 3 days in the human body, yeah.
Every 3 days.
Every 3 days.
And
So people will see a pattern You know, their symptoms, if they're chronic, will get better. But
I can
every
feel
session,
this.
yeah.
And you're doing something on the back too, the same thing?
Well, my hands have to be connected. So I have my front
Through
hand
me?
here. Yep. And my back hand's, because I need to feel what I'm doing in the front with my back hand.
Oh, I just felt a big release.
Yep, and breathe through your nose. It's more opened up, isn't it?
How?
Isn't that amazing? I can't tell you how. I can only tell you what they've taught us, and we always get results if we follow the structure and the teaching the way it's set up. I can actually feel you breathe here. I can feel you inhale and exhale when you do that. It's almost done. Do it one more time. Still, I need to work on it. It's not quite open yet.
I do need to blow my nose.
Oh dear.
I don't want to do that on camera. No, I'm not blowing my nose on camera. But wait, so how do you know? You're monkeying around with my intestines and that's freeing up my nose?
Seimei can always, based on someone's symptom, you have to get your mind out of it because none of it makes sense. You just have to know that the communication will show you the origin of the problem. And I hit it right with both your shoulders and now your sinuses. There might be another point connected to that as well.
So when you work on someone, this is how you work on somebody, just sitting in a chair?
Yep, there's a part that I do in the beginning. It's called virus erosion. It kind of clears out the whole body, but for the camera's sake, it's something I actually couldn't do. So we're just doing this part.
What is it called?
Fine.
Virus erosion?
Oroshi.
Oh.
Oroshi is Japanese. It means moving out.
Oh, wow.
So you kind of clear the body out, so then you have a clearer picture of what's going on. But since I've been doing this for so long, I'm fine.
Wow.
You can relieve everybody's symptoms, even from the first part of the session. But, yeah. Oh, this is a good change. So how does your nose feel now? Pretty open now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just from working on my intestines?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, don't put a card up. I want more time. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Are we getting, has it been that long already?
Wow.
So what, so I'm done here. Is there, real quick, do you have any other symptoms?
Yeah, my knees are tight. What can you do with them?
Okay, knees, tight knees.
Where are my knees connected to?
The knees are connected to the
That's wonderful. So it's that quick. It's that quick.
Well, for this part, it just depends on the state of the body and how chronic it is. I mean, obviously.
What about overall relaxation? Can you do overall?
Yeah.
Oh, can I have some overall relaxation?
Stress relief, yeah?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Stress relief. Oh, certainly I have not had stress today.
So I'm working on your knees right now, so.
Wow. So you're still going at my...
No, this is a different point.
What point is this?
You know, it doesn't really matter. I'm just working here. Because if I say certain organs, people go, oh my God, what's wrong with me? And it's like nothing's wrong with you. This is where the congestion is, and this is where I need to work. You just need to look at the results.
Well, because I'm feeling all kinds of things going on in my parts there.
Yeah.
Is it
and
my
how are
stomach?
your knees feeling? No. How are your knees feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. But whatever else is in here feels pretty good too.
Oh, good. It's all connected. We are complex beings, but it is amazing. And the work never gets boring. You're always learning something new, connecting the dots. It's pretty amazing.
This is pretty amazing.
How are your knees? Are they both, are they gone out of both knees or no?
Yeah.
And so do you still have stress, anxiety that you want me to work on?
Yeah, work on that. That's always good.
Okay, so how do you feel, how does that manifest for you? Do you just feel kind of tight in your chest or just feel a little anxious? Or?
A little anxious. That's
right there, okay.
Oh, this is wonderful.
You'll feel yourself kind of open up and just kind of sigh.
Yeah.
Relax. Yeah.
Oh, look, you're twisting the day right out. Oh, you weren't kidding. I did sigh.
Yep. It's a release, yeah. That actually changed very quickly. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. This is wonderful.
It is amazing work.
So your Seimei is working with my Seimei. That's what we got going on?
That's what we got going on. Your Seimei is communicating with me about what's going on in your body, and then my Seimei is making the change.
Wow.
But I can't explain that. All I can look at is the results. And
my Seimei's digging it, I'll tell you that much.
Your Seimei is digging it, yep. Definitely. So you just opened up quite a bit right there. How do you feel? You feel pretty good?
Yeah, oh, good. Now, what is this you're doing, love?
I'm just checking my work and to see if I need to do anything else. But you feel pretty good.
I do feel pretty good. I do. And you can do this just with me sitting in a chair. This is different than any other healing modality
I do it
I've
remotely
ever...
as well. I have.
Remotely?
Yep. I have a lot of clients that, because I'm not touching you to begin with, and it's your Seimei I'm connecting with. So
you can connect with someone's Seimei across the world?
Yeah, I have somebody in Florida. I have another regular client in Ohio. I can work on somebody in Japan if I want to, and they can work on me. It's not limited by time, space, or mass, because it's not our physical world that I'm working with. It's
so this is a wonderful thing for people who maybe are unsure about having their body touched, or they have some issues that might be sensitive to them. This is wonderful. I'm so glad you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's okay.
I'm that relaxed.
That's okay.
I'm so glad you were on my show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you so very much, and thank you for watching Time for Healing. Boy, we had a great time. We had a good time learning all about Seimei.
Yep.
Thank you for coming, and
thank you.
Please join us next. I can't even talk. I'm relaxed. Please join us next time when we learn about another incredible healing modality. All right. See you then.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.